Uh-oh, we got further confirmation on what's coming in Rarity Collection. Make sure you guys smash the ever crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content in this month's toy world. So people like to know where this world of news comes from. Well, it's from the business magazine with a passion for toys. Very, very interesting here. But when you get into this little magazine, you're going to see a giant ad here for Rarity Collection coming out November 2023. Very, very elusive little advertisement that they have going on here. But this doesn't really give me a lot. It gives me a little bit of a copyright and stuff here, but that's not what you're actually here for. You turn the page into the centerfold here and you see, oh, is that one of the Azure or whatever Blue Eyes support cards that came out in the Japanese Rarity Collection? Very, very strange that we find you in here as an advertisement. That can't necessarily end up being a good thing. Well, this is where the bad news starts to unfold out here for everybody. The biggest part of the magazine here is what we actually are getting handed here. So straight up here at the top, for this quarter century secret rares, celebrating the 25th anniversary of this year. Okay, well, I see Effect Veiler pictured here. That's actually fine. I don't have much of an issue with that. We already knew that Veiler was going to be chalking up in here into some sort of key reprint. A lot of people are massively happy. See this, that's good. Scrolling down here a little bit, we see the Platinum Secret Rares, last seen in the 2015 10s. Let's be honest here. I don't think a lot of us are too excited for Platinum Secret Rares. A lot of other things that you could have chalked up into this set, but that's where we're tossing the line here in the sand. But then we get further confirmation. Hey, you know, Baron's going to be walking around in this set too. That's nothing really too surprising at the end of the day. We knew this. And then, hey, Nightmare Unicorn down here. Well, what are you doing here, Unicorn? New prismatic style ultimate rares with a raised 3D varnish effect. This is the same as the Japanese ultimate rare technology previously available only in Asia, aka America didn't want to bring this technology over for whatever reason, but this now confirms, Nightmare Unicorn is in this. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before, but okay. And then evenly matched over here on the side, new prismatic style collector's rares made with extra sparkle. This is the same as the Japanese collector rare technology, previously only available in Asia. Okay, so we knew that evenly was probably going to be chalking up in here. We know, once again, you want more of these staple-esque cards to kind of enter into the fray here. Okay, so no real surprise here. Scroll down to the bottom, plus secret rares, ultra rares, and even super rares. Okay. See over to the left here, Talents. We already knew that Talents was going to be coming down the pipeline here. All right, once again, another one of those staple cards that matter all that much. Time Thief Redoer over here, though. You know, the secret rare is still holding at $5 plus at this point in time. And you're telling me that, here we go again, Redoer is going to be making its way into the block over here. And then, of course, Dark Law making its way on over here as well. That's confirmation on Unicorn, Redoer, Dark Law. All things that pretty much indicate to me, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, everybody, I think this confirms the fact that our Rarity Collection is going to be the same as the OCGs, minus the one card. And I know that that's just such heartbreaking news to actually hear at this point in time, but I hate to tell you this. We knew deep down that this was probably going to be the case. All right, more and more confirmation has kind of gone on the timer, and unfortunately, with the confirmation of the 3 new cards, this pretty much indicates to us our worst fears at this point in time. Now, I've pulled up the little spoiler here for you guys at this point in time, so you can have an idea of the things to expect from this set, minus the Max C, because we know that they were gutting that out. And, you know, this set has had so much devastating effects on the market. And here's another little thing, too. If they do choose to change things up here, for whatever purpose of the set, and we don't exactly follow, it's either got to be for the better or for the worse. All right, if they're really going to... Actually, we got confirmation on 4 cards, by the way, because you know gosh darn well that Blue Eyes is going to be in the set as well. So that's confirmation on 4 cards today from this. So the reality of the situation is we've entered one further step into confirmation on this set that we are following the same pattern as the OCG. And once again, I didn't mention the devastating effects of this set on the market because so many people have lost their minds over this set. They're like, hey, you know, they can reprint anything in here. And unfortunately, the fear of those, 79 cards coming down on the market and crushing it whole has drove every other sector to start freaking out. But here's the thing. Of everything that's in the set, one, we don't know if we are going to get the alt arts. My fingers are crossed, and I mean they are crossed. Please give us the alternate art unicorn. Give us the alternate art Eldritch. I want those in quarter century secret rares. The amount of people in the community that are going to be massively upset if they cannot get those key alt arts, because remember, they dumped those on us in the absolute worst gold rarity that they couldn't. And trust me when I say this, there are a lot of people that are upset that we got stuck with blood gold rare for those imports, all right, for those brand new arts. And I think that Konami has learned a lesson that they need to eventually get those alt arts turned over and turn them into something crazy. Interesting to note, though, that the tour guide alt art was not in this set. That could be a little interesting change that they could toss in here, depending on things. Another interesting little selling point about this set is at the time that this set was originally made, Chaos Space existed in more than one. And as you fairly recently saw, Chaos Space just got cratered into oblivion, which kind of hurts a little bit of the reprint equity on this. The biggest things in this set that are going to draw people in are obviously going to be the Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 100%. Oh, hand traps, so the Nibiru, the rest of the squad. Unironically, the Board Breakers, Dark Ruler No More, and Forbidden Droplet, Lightning Storm. The pot cards, Desires, Pot of Prosperity Extra, even though these are available in lower rarities, that's good. Evenly Mash is going to turn up for 7 new forms of rarity, which is actually kind of cool. But when you're looking at this set and the long-term effects that this set has hammered down, I mean, what in here really is going to hurt the most? Egyptian God Slime? I mean, that was essentially a collector's card at this point. Baron? I mean, Baron's been doing okay for a little while. I mean, the card needs to be widely available to people. Sure. Pot of Prosperity, yeah, card should have been massively cheaper than it actually was. But there's no thrust in here. There's no Doomsday Star. There's no SP Little Knight. You know, the cards that you're looking at right now that are the more crazy staples, you don't get that in the room. This is starting, if this all ends up being correct here, this is going to be kind of mid-tier at the end of the day. And for as much hype as been placed on this set, for as much product as people are going to want to open of this, how much product is going to be open for this, this is probably going to be the Maven set of the year, or the set's going to instantly auto-flop because of how much of this is going to hit circulation. But the thing that's supposed to drive this set is cheap cards into circulation, availability, and all of the different rarities, all right? And I do agree on that principle, but these 79 cards are about to get oblivioned off of the map, except for probably Pot of Prosperity, actually. If you're going into 2024 and you're not expecting Pot of Prosperity to get limited to some capacity, ho, ho, ho! I got bad news for you. Also, about time that we get reprint updates for Fairy Tale Luna and Inspector Border. That's actually acceptable. So, what do you want me to tell you? It's good that the further confirmation pretty much lines us up with what the OCG set is, but that kind of takes away a lot of the illusion effect that I think people were kind of expecting to have and see. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.